Hey everybody! Are you there? Hey everybody, so if you just watched my last video, I told you guys I was going to show you how to make some Tyvek flowers, and that's what we're going to do today. I did want to show you guys this little gumdrop machine thing. It only has one gum in there left. I already ate them all. But let me try to move the camera. It's not going to work because I don't want to mess it up for later. But I got it at the 99-cent store, and I thought they were really cute. So if you think they're cute, check out your 99-cent store. Okay, and so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I also wanted to share that... Great, now I forgot. Oh yeah, this is the first video on my Are You There Thursdays? Are You There Thursdays? Yeah, Are You There Thursday series that I'm gonna start, and mostly it's gonna be tutorials, but it'll be a weekly series, and I will be uploading different videos, but they will, if they're on there and it's not Thursday, then it's, you know, I'm just letting you guys know every Thursday I'm gonna have a video. And I'm also gonna do a giveaway pretty soon, and I explained it in my other video why I haven't announced it yet. I mean, haven't showed you guys yet. And then I'm also thinking of opening up an Etsy shop. I used to have a shop there, but it was for handmade things that I was selling, but I think maybe, like, I don't know what I have an idea of what I'm going to put. So if I do open it up, I'll do a video for that. But for right now, I'm just going to show you how to make these flowers. Now, these flowers were made using recycled Tyvek from the USPS, from a package that Nicole sent me. And so it's made, the material is called Tyvek. If you don't have one to recycle and you don't want to get in trouble, because you guys do know if you use the USPS things and they're not, you know, if you're just taking them to use them for a different purpose, it states on there you can get in trouble. So that depends on you. But this one was with the one that Nicole sent me. But if you don't have it and you don't want to get in trouble, you can buy the Tyvek paper from Staples, and this is what I used. Now I took one of the sheets and I put it through my Tyvek. Let me get this out of here. So I folded it over, that way I'll get 2 of each flower, and then I put it through my Tyvek with the die that's called Flower Layers number 3. It is not going to focus, huh? I think it's because I'm moving it, my hand's shaking. Oh well. And then you can also make them with the circle die number 2. So let me show you the difference. The circle, if you do them with a circle die number 2, it comes more of the lollipop flowers that you can do with fabric, but it's with Tyvek, which is almost the same effect. It's basically the same concept. This one I have it mixed, but it does have the circle ones in there. And then these two are with the ones that I'm going to show you right now. And you guys can see it says the priority shipping stuff from there. And so, like I said, oh, and the die that I'm using has a hole in the middle, which is really annoying. But right now it's the only flowers die that I have, and I don't feel like getting out my die cutting machines or cutting them freehand or anything like that. And I don't have punches that are big enough. So if you have a flower that doesn't have a hole, it'll look better. And it'll be easier to put to assemble. And I'm actually wanting the Tattered Time flower ones. I've been wanting it for a long time, but my Michaels never has it. Never has any dies from Tim Holtz, and neither does Joann's. And then for where I live, and then my Hobby Lobby takes its sweet time restocking. So they've been out since, like, I guess since they barely opened a while back, but they've been out since basically they opened. So anyway, you're gonna take, and now you get 2 of each flower. And so you're going to take something to spray them on top of. If you have your Ranger mat, that's way better, but I am using this recycled priority shipping box. And so I cut off the sides and stuff, but you're just going to set them in there and make sure that you're setting them down so that they're not overlapping. That way they all get sprayed equally. And then the spray that I'm going to use is one that I made. Like I said, I always make my own. I've never bought a Glimmer Mist bot or anything, so I think mine work. If I'm missing out on anything, I don't know it, so I'm okay with it. But I love my sprays, so I'm just gonna spray it. This one, it was supposed to be more of a black color, but it comes out black on regular paper, but on the Tyvek it varies. So your color might vary a little bit. You can try it out on a piece of paper, I mean a little piece beforehand if you're worried about it, but I'm not. And this one comes out looking purplish. So that's the one we're gonna do, and we're just gonna spray it. And then turn it around, and if your fingers will get dirty unless you're using like something to turn it around, and if the spot that you're spraying on had, you know, previous ink on it, it will get mixed. At least with the ones that I make, it gets mixed, so just watch out. Have jewelry, take it off. I need to take mine off. I barely found my ring. I'm so excited. I was gonna die of sadness because I had lost it and I couldn't find it, so I found it. I'm so excited. So let me take it off. And so now what you're gonna do is take your heat gun, and it will get noisy right now when I turn it on, sorry. And then just kind of go around and dry off your flowers. You can wait until they dry, but I'm gonna dry them with the heat gun. And be careful, because if you leave it on one spot too long, it will curl. I mean, this is what makes our flowers, how this flower came about, but it will shrivel up, so don't leave it in one spot. Move it and move it until it's all done. Okay, now we're gonna take them out individually. They should be somewhat damp still. Take them out and get your tweezers out, and you're gonna take one out individually, and I'm just gonna show you one of them, maybe two. Now this whole thing, it's kind of like if you guys have ever played with shrink plastic, it's the same idea, but it shrinks up really quickly, so don't leave it in one side too long. And another thing I forgot to tell you guys is that you can make your flowers, layer the layers that you're going to put on there first, and then apply the heat gun. But if you do that, if you mess up your flower, you have to start from the beginning with everything. And so I like to do the layers first, because if I mess up one of the layers, then one of them got messed up, but not the whole flower. So that's how I did on this one. But then with this one here, see how it's a little bit more ugly, is because I did it once I had them all put together, and so that kind of messed it up. Because if you like shrivel one up too far, you can't really take it off, or you have to start all over. So you're gonna apply the heat gun and make sure to move it around, and you're gonna apply it to one side so that it kind of goes up a little bit, so it'll get bendy, but you know, it'll give you more of a flower shape at the end. Okay, this one shriveled up a little bit too much, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. And then you can, if you hurry up, you can kind of straighten it out a little bit, but it's not gonna do completely. And so you take, I'm just doing this other one because it's a little bit different shape so you guys can see it, but it's still gonna be the same process. Okay, and just do that for all your flowers. I'll be back. Okay, so all of my flowers are shriveled up, and so now what I'm gonna do is look at my flowers, the partners, and see which one is smaller. And if they're about the same shape, then it doesn't matter, same size, it doesn't matter as much. These are kinda, so I'm just gonna put this one at the bottom, and then look at your next flower and determine which one you want to use at the bottom. This one's going down first, so it's going to be this one. then this one, and then I'm gonna put one of these ones. And the reason I'm going back and forth between these two is that it gives it more dimension, and it looks better that way. It looks more realistic. You put that one, then you're gonna put this one on top, and then you're gonna get your largest ones from your little one down, and then the last one, and you're gonna adhere them down. And you can use any type of glue that you want to use. I think what I'm gonna do, I've been doing this because I don't want to use my glue gun on it, but then I also my die has a hole in there, so if it doesn't have a hole, it's way better and easier to do this step, but mine does, so I have to, you know, work with that. So I'm gonna put them down this way, and what I'm gonna do, and I should have done it before I turned on the camera, is take a little piece of Tyvek from my die that was left over. I'm just gonna cut one out. The other ones that I did, I actually die cut out a circle, but since right now I didn't do that, let me cut out this little piece, and it just has to be enough so that it doesn't show in the back. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is put this in the back and then staple it. So the staple will be hidden depending on what you put on the middle for decoration, but it should be hidden. So if you want to do that, or if you want to do it whatever with a glue gun, whatever you want works. That works, you know. Another thing you can do is spray it again and put some more heat on it, but that's dangerous, like I said, because if it shrivels, you lose your whole flower. Another thing that I wanted to tell you guys was that if you want to make the flower in just a whole bunch of white ones and then spray it for the project that you're gonna do, then I would recommend maybe not shriveling them up until the end when you put your color on there, or doing it this way, but when you put your color, let it dry naturally, or be very careful with your heat gun, because if you go too far, it won't look as pretty. And so now what I did on the other ones to give it that little effect with the glitter effect was I took the $1 Studio G stickle type thing, and I just kind of went and put randomly in places, put some glitter on here. I probably should have left this to the last step. I don't know why I did it now, but if you do that all the way around, it'll look a lot nicer. Okay, so that's what I did. My camera's not picking up much, huh? I hope I got most of the video. I'm gonna reshoot it. And then I'm gonna put a flat back pearl in there in the middle, but mine are really tiny because my big ones I ran out. I have to go get some more. So I'm gonna, with that, I am gonna put a glue gun drop in there because I want it to stay. Oh, I forgot. See, that's why you put the glitter at the end. I completely forgot that it wasn't dry yet. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't, at least it doesn't ruin it. So there's your flower. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, leave a comment or try out the circle one. It works fine too. I like it. Or any other flowers, the flower dies that you have, or cut them out by hand. One thing that I did want to say, since I am going to hopefully open up a store, I'm going to have some Tyvek sheets available through there. I'll let you guys know when that's up and running, but for right now it's not going to be, maybe in a week or two. But yeah, this is the flower, and you can do any color that you want, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and come back next week for the next video. Thank you, and bye.